Hey everyone, welcome back to the Retro Reef. And I'm sorry I have been MIA. We've had a lot going on. My wife and I actually had our first child together, so that's super exciting. I'm also in between jobs right now, and we just had a lot of life-changing events going on, all positive, which we're super fortunate about, lucky, and just we're figuring stuff out and kind of adapting with everything. So I do apologize that the videos have been very, very slow. The good news is I have 3 videos, including this one, kind of lined up, so you'll see those coming out. And I know you're probably here to see the collection and the opening of that and kind of see what I opened up and tried to record. I didn't get everything while I've been MIA these past few months. So without further ado, let's get into the video and let's see what I added to the collection recently. So I actually want to start off with Mario Golf. This isn't a new game at all added to the collection, but it's one of my favorite N64 games of all time, and you could see the signatures on here. I had the awesome opportunity to meet Charles Martinet, the voice actor of Mario, at the Too Many Games convention, and I had him sign my favorite N64 game of all time. It was really funny. Actually, when I met him, I brought this up, and everyone had Mario Sunshine, Mario 64, Mario Odyssey, all this stuff. And I showed up with this, and he literally said he has never signed this before, at least to his recollection. So he was staring at it for a little bit. I did get a picture with him, and you could see he wrote all over the box. He wrote the names for every character he voiced in it, as well as he wrote something golf over on the side. I can't figure out exactly what it is, but this is something. It was just a great addition. The game isn't new, but it was really, really cool to meet him and have him sign this and add this to the collection. It was just awesome, and I definitely recommend if you have any opportunity to meet him, definitely try to go out of your way to do so. So as you will notice, a lot of the games that I'm showcasing here and added are actually N64 games. So this first one is Mario Tennis. This was a game that I played in college with some friends and loved it when I played it when I was younger as well. I always had the cartridge, but I didn't have the complete in-box copy, so I actually picked that up at Too Many Games along with this one. This Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, it's not in the best shape, but I was actually very, very fortunate when I picked this one up. It didn't have the game in it, and since I already had it, he gave me kind of a good deal with it being a little rough around the edges. But when I look for stuff, I'm trying to look to complete, an N64 game I already have and own, or trying to get a really good deal so I could sell the other copy or trade it or something like that. Next, we have Kirby 64 here. Well, not Kirby 64, Kirby and the Crystal Shards for the Nintendo 64. So this one was crazy. So it took me forever to find a copy that was not outrageous in value for this. I could not find anything with just box and manuals, and that's hard to find these days. Specifically this, it was just really, really difficult. I was fortunate to find someone who just had the box and manual eventually after hunting on eBay for a while. I was actually talking to someone else about another N64 item. They're like, hey, I have this box and manual for Kirby 64, and I was like, oh my gosh, you never find this nowadays. And he gave me a pretty good deal, so I got super fortunate with this one. I usually don't get lucky with buying this stuff. That one I definitely did, and another item I'm going to show you later. Next up, we have Rayman 2. So Rayman 2, The Great Escape, I haven't played this in a long, long time. I know my brother really enjoyed this game for the N64. I love the box art. I love how it has like that glow to it a little bit. And the shine, I absolutely love that, and wish more games did that for the N64. But this was a good one, so I wanted to pick that up. Next, we have Star Soldier. So I got this originally with my original N64, and I looked at it recently and noticed how high the price hiked for this. My mind was blown how expensive it was. It just, the game itself, it's crazy. So this one in particular, I did trade for some other items that I had that I didn't want anymore, and was able to get this one essentially for free with the items I traded. But I'm very, very happy. This one means a lot to me, so I'm really excited I got this. Next up, we have Mickey Speedway USA. It's funny, I actually never played this game before, and I saw that it was made by Rare, and I was like, you know what, we're doing it. I think the guy wanted to get rid of it. It's actually a really clean copy, so this is on my list to play in the coming weeks to give it a shot. So I have high hopes for it, like in a fun way. I know it's not going to be crazy or anything, but something just fun to mess around with for a little bit. And then next here, following the Mickey theme, is Magical Tetris Challenge. This is just a typical normal puzzle game. I played it, nothing special. I feel like this era had a lot of puzzle games to it. I played it for a little bit previously. I played a little bit when I picked this up. The box art looked cool. I just wanted to add it. I don't know how much I'll play that in the future, but this next game coming up, Rush, I didn't even know this game existed, which I told a couple of my buddies, and they're like, are you kidding me? You've never played this? So I picked this up. We played it one night after I picked it up, and it's a lot of fun. I really don't have much to say about it. We had a few drinks and played it, so I'll probably have to revisit it for like an official review, but it was fun to pick up and play. I feel like that's something, it'd be fun to play with friends every so often. We have Spider-Man for the Nintendo 64. This one, it's hard to see in the video here, but it does have a little crease up at the top, and because I was actually able to get a good deal on this one at Too Many Games at that convention. Usually, the convention used to be able to get some pretty decent deals. You can't really anymore. They're all pretty much market price, but if something has a crease in it, you can, negotiate it down a little bit. I was able to do that with this. Along with that, Quake was in the mix with this as well, so I actually bought these two together, and since I did that, not only did it give me a deal on the Spider-Man, but it gave me kind of a little bit off for getting Quake as well. This one, I played about half of it, and then I just got distracted playing something else. It's funny, I actually never played the original Quake game before, or anything in the Quake series, so I decided to pick it up and give it a shot, because I've heard great things. Next, we have Extreme G. This one I still have not played either at this specific copy, but I did play it at my friend's house growing up years ago a few times. It seemed fun. I don't think it's something I'm going to play regularly, but I do have a couple memories with that friend playing some late nights back then, the few times we played it, so it's something I wanted to pick up. Jet Force Gemini. So this is on my list to play in the next couple weeks. This one I didn't know existed, which is crazy, being an N64 fan. And I saw someone reviewing it current today, and it looked like something fun, so I decided to pick it up and play it. So add it to the backlog, but it's definitely something I'm excited to pick up. And you'll notice a lot of these games I already own. A lot of things I purchase here I already own the games. This is a perfect example. So I already own this game, but I wanted to complete it. I found a really good deal on buying it complete in box, and then I included the extra copy of the game in a trade-in deal. So that's kind of what I've been doing, because it's really, really hard nowadays just to find box and manuals, especially for a specific item. Monopoly. I know, sorry, I didn't even get to finish that thought. I just saw this and was like, yep. I don't have any words for this. I played it and it is trash. So, yeah, don't recommend that. Next, this is a game I actually did not own before. This is Monster Truck Madness 64. So one of my college buddies, I remember I was talking about the N64, and he said he loved this game. He's just big into like tractors, Jeeps, trucks, stuff like that. So he recommended this. I picked it up and played it a little bit, tested out. It seemed like fun, but I'm waiting to the next time we link up so we can play it together. So I'm excited to do that. And the last item we have here is Sesame Street Elmo's Letter Adventure. So this I played a few times as a kid. I was a little too old for it, but my younger brother, it was perfect for him, so my parents bought it, for him. This is another one I already own the game, so I traded the extra copy away. But it was nice to pick it up to complete it, and it'll be something fun that my son can play. Alright, so earlier I said I found a deal, and here it is. So I have been looking for a Guitar Hero on the Xbox 360, specifically because I wanted the wireless controller. I quickly learned that this was the controller to get, and it goes for a lot, about like $80 for the controller. So I already own Guitar Hero on PS2, but I really wanted that Xbox 360 version. It's just easier for me. Personally, I like the 360 better. So I was looking for it. This guy was cleaning out his closet from his kids moving out and found these. So I initially found this wireless one. That's what made me want to get it. He wanted the whole kit and caboodle for $50 for both the guitars and a few games I'll show you later. I was never lucky with the first come first serve stuff, and this one I was fortunate to get. And here are the games. So I have Guitar Hero World Tour. I think they're all box and manual except for one's missing the manual, but it's so much fun. I've been actually playing this pretty often, replaying these old games, and a lot of fun memories when I was in high school when this came out. So been replaying these, and that wired guitar, the white one, is way nicer than the wireless one, which I'm shocked. I never had that wireless one, so I always had I never had the wired one. I always had the wireless one. So it was nice to quickly learn that. But the crazy part is, literally, I went to this guy's house. He gave me the games. He gave me this. And he immediately, for $50, and my mind was blown ready, I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, I'm actually getting a deal for once. He says, I found this. And, you know, if you want it, you can take it. You know, how much do you want for it? And I told him, and I was honest. I was like, I really don't have any cash on me. I don't carry cash anymore. I just came over with the cash needed for this. I said, so, you know, sell it online. And he had the console, the wires, and 2 controllers. I've never seen this blue one before, so I was really excited. And he was like, you know what, just take it. And I was like, sell it, I feel bad. He's like, I don't want to go through the hassle. They were moving. So he gave me these, all of it for $50. So I already have too many 360s, because that seems to be the one that people love to give away. But it was nice. It was cool to actually get a deal for once. Good one, and it was fun. So... Alright, and the last item I want to share with you guys here is this. So, this is the Golden Tee, the 3D Golden Tee 1UP Arcade. So, a lot of you know I already have a 1UP Arcade that I modded to put some of the games I already own physically on there to make it easier to access to play and to be fun to play on arcade. I have a lot of history with Golden Tee. My college friends and I used to always play Golden Tee at the local bar near us. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, I have to have it. And it's this one. I used a little bit of extra cash and picked it up, and I have played this non-stop. I'm so happy I picked this up. It feels great. The screen is probably the worst part of it, but it is just so much fun to play, and I've spent way too much time playing this game. I don't have a lot of extra time right now, and the little extra time I do have, I'm usually in front of this thing. And if you like Golden Tee, it's a must-have. But it's yeah, I no words. It's just, I have so much fun playing it. So it's a lot of good memories for me. I'm excited for when my buddies come over soon. We're going to be playing this and have a little tournament. So I'm really, really pumped to do that. So that's it, guys. Those are the big things that I added to my collection, or at least the things that mean a lot to me. I know the N64 stole the show there, but it's my favorite console. At least it was for a while, and it means a lot to me growing up. So because of that, I just really want to try to complete most of the games I have. The collection for that is kind of, I would say, pretty much done, at least the ones I want. So it'll be trimmed down for the most part in the future for collections from that. But the next video is going to be more of an unboxing video. So you'll see me open up a few games that mean a lot to me, and it's because it's really kind of the end of my collecting phase. I think I'll always pick up a few small, lighter games here and there, but I'm just talking about in terms of like big hitter purchases to kind of wrap off my dream collection. So I'm really excited to show you the unboxing for a few of the items there, as well as the last item that I'm still waiting for. Hopefully it comes in good condition, fingers crossed, and I'll share with you guys that unboxing. If you like videos like this, please let me know, leave a like, and what games are you hunting for, or what's a good game that you've recently got that you're really, really excited to add to your collection? Let me know in the comments. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.